Hello and happy August. I can't believe it's already August and we're over halfway, a good amount over halfway through the year. I read 7 books in July, so I wanted to quickly go through and review each of those books. I have a couple that are 5 stars, a couple that are 4 stars, and I think a couple that are 3 stars as well. So, starting with my least favorite, I read Six of Crows. I overall enjoyed the story. I like fantasy for the most part. I struggle with fantasy when the world becomes a little bit complicated and I can't keep up with the characters and the different dynamics happening within the book. So with Six of Crows, even though the ending came together and I was like, wow, this is so cool, very creative, a really fun story and a good plot overall, I just felt like the characters, I just struggled to like really connect with them, understand who they each were, keep up with the story and the book and everything that was going on. So I gave that one 3 stars. That was a physical copy that I read. I listened to the audiobook Spare. This is by Prince Harry. And I overall was entertained. I like just the biography. I like hearing people's stories. And I thought it was really cool to hear Prince Harry's story. You obviously hear a lot about the royals in the news and articles and just different things like that. And the drama and the different things that go down. But to like get a first like person like perspective was really cool, really interesting, and I think overall like the thing that I didn't like about it was I just felt like he was kind of woe is me about a lot of things, so not my favorite. Those are my 3-star reviews. My 4-star reviews, I listened to the audiobook again, Openness Unhindered. That's by Rosario Butterfield. I actually did enjoy this book. It was good. She was really insightful and had a really good perspective and things just to think through. But I think overall, not that the book didn't apply to me, but I think she's coming at it from her point of view, her perspective, and the things that she's gone through. And so even though there's things I could take from it and learn, and that's the point of the book, I didn't feel like, oh, I love this book, I would read this again kind of thing. The other book that I had that I gave 4 stars to was Codename Edelweiss, I think is how you say it. It is another audiobook that I listened to, and it is a historical fiction kind of book. I started it a while ago on audiobook and I just ended up not finishing it, I think just because my loan had gone up or something like that, and I just never re-rented it. But when I came back and I finished it this last month, I was like, oh, this is really fun. I felt like the story was fun. I liked the characters. I liked the ending. It was all very exciting and fun. And so that one was 4 stars. I gave 5 stars to a couple books. So Night, which is, I'm blanking on who wrote it, but I'll put it here, obviously, so you can see. But that was a hard read. It was a short read, super easy to get through in the sense of like how tiny it was, but obviously just very emotional because it's based off of World War II and just the concentration camps and all of that. And so very heavy, but also very necessary to like read that and understand like that and understand history. So I forgot to mention one other 3-star review book that I got, that I read this last month, Shield of Sparrow. I just finished this was a newer read. I actually really did like this book. I like the story, I like the characters. It was fun, entertaining, and honestly, I read it pretty quickly, like it was easy to get through. The reason I'm giving it 3 stars is because there was things in the book that I didn't appreciate. From the beginning, there was language, which doesn't affect me as much, but I just don't prefer to read it. And then there was towards the end some sexual content that I just don't want to read and I don't want to be exposed to. So I had to skip some pages, which was unfortunate, but I liked the book other than that, so that's the only reason I'm giving it 3 stars. And then my top favorite from the whole month, my 5-star, is a book called The Gospel Centered Life. Also really small, really easy read, but my husband and I read it together, and we did it slowly over time so that we could really just soak it all in. But just a good, easy, simple book on the gospel and the importance of it and what that looks like in our day-to-day. So those are my reviews from July, and I'm looking forward to getting to August and what books will await me then.